it's the day after Thanksgiving Day, and we couldn't have a million people at our house, so that means we got a lot of leftovers, which means today we're gonna make leftover stuffed buns. It's a bun with your leftovers hidden inside like a surprise. Perfect. So what we want to start with is our dough. So in the bowl of my mixer, I've got 2 cups of regular flour. We're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then I just wanna lightly toss this together so there's no big lumps of yeast or sugar in there. Get them all tossed in. Easy peasy. Then we've got 1/2 cup of warm water and 1 egg. Then we just want to put this on the mixer with the dough hook until it starts coming together and isn't too sticky. So I'm going to get that mixing probably 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll let it have a little rest. All right, so our dough ball is all ready to go. You can see it's not sticking to the sides of the bowl. It's all just kind of wrapped around the dough hook. So we're just gonna put this into a greased bowl with a lid, or if you don't have a lid, you can just saran wrap it. Get it all in there. So put a lid on this, and it's gonna sit at room temperature for about 1 hour or until it's doubled in size. All right, so our dough has doubled up there. It's been about 1 hour, so we're gonna dump it off onto our counter, just lightly floured. And then we want to divide this into about 10 pieces as evenly dispersed as possible. So we're just kind of eyeballing this into 10 similarly sized pieces. Perfect, and then you can set that to side and grab one of your balls and roll it up so it's pretty circular. And then we want to flatten it out into about a 5 or 6 inch kind of diameter circle. And if your dough is too glutinous and it keeps contracting, just put a little dish towel on top of your dough and let them rest for like 15-20 minutes. And they'll be a bit easier to roll out. All right. Okay. Well, it's kind of a circle. So now you're gonna take your Thanksgiving leftovers and put it in the middle. So I'm gonna put a little bit of turkey, a little pinch of some leftover stuffing, maybe a little cranberry sauce, and of course, a drizzle of gravy. Yum. And then we just wanna pinch up, making sure to encapsulate, is that a word? All the bits inside. Make sure it's nice and tight, and then kind of shape it a little bit into ball shape. And then with the seam side down, you want to put that onto a lined baking tray. So I'm going to fill up the rest of them, and then we'll let them rest on the tray for a little bit. All right, we got all our little buns full. You can also fill these with whatever you want. I just obviously have a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers, so it's like a turkey sandwich in a bun baked away. But yeah, you can use any kind of leftovers or even like cheese or something else in there. So these are all ready to go. We're gonna cover them with a dishcloth and leave them at room temperature for about 1/2 hour to 1 hour. We just want them to rest, rise up a bit, and then we'll pop them in a 350-degree oven. So we'll let those rest and then get our oven heated up. All right, our oven's preheated to 350. Our little buns are all rested. So before we pop them in the oven, we're just gonna brush them with a little bit of melted butter. And then we're gonna bake them until they're golden brown and delicious looking, probably about 20 minutes or so. So once these are all buttered up, we'll pop them into the oven and just wait till they're baked. So it was 20 minutes. Our buns are nice and golden brown. They sound hollow if you tap on them, but look how beautiful. Then if we open it up, oh God, it's a steaming turkey dinner inside. Cranberry sauce. Awesome. Well, hopefully you've got lots of leftovers from your Thanksgiving. You can make these delicious buns or just eat them as sandwiches or just eat them as leftovers. I love leftovers. Awesome. Well, happy belated Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you next week.